Right, fantastic morning. I was watching Mediba Sports Arena Jumade or Adom TV so. Yes, I good year Monsama. I will feed them on any Kufu. Na Memedano Pabia, Yate April or number one can TV station. So, and then so Yabano Nayaba and some of the doors of Paye, Fina Manone, I'm on a UEFA Champions League. It be a woman last that they be so there something which is the Real Madrid. Etna Fini, Manchester City can draw Barcelona kwa away, Eko Winnie, and then some Ketwa cry. Any other games a Barso in a quarter final of the UEFA Champions League, and a day on some Ebro and Anopaye. Liverpool Tenefi in the Europa League. Anfa Atlanta kwa Chino, Shamfield, Yenemu, rough. Nano ten paye. Yababa, you have heard the various leagues across Europe. Now, you have some and so the abroad. And of course, the Ghanaian Premier League at Twaso and has a vote Nicarella ball, Kumasi Sande Koroko, and so has a waiting dreams a real. I didn't know what pa make dreams as seven. Dreams have at your man anymore through to the semi-final of Confederation Cup. Omo drawing back to Germany Zamalek in the April on the 21st of April. Omo quite way to Zamalek Fest. Hey, and yes, I'm getting. How's the vocal with someone to say, come on, Sunday, on someone to say, and I about boardroom we have one Sunday. SC at boardroom, beba. Now for your boardroom war, I Sika Tokrum. Now, young one who says, Sika, who something saying, young word is scared your good to moi, name word your Philippine, dia. Yes, I know beg for an Atanase super squad, Vin Power, Kwakwasari, and I face so Mustafa Hajidin. She's a guys now, my basama. Me no want someone to every war. Sergio Manucho, me producer, Sarah, director, show no need to pay nya some ketoni. Sabre dia ya be homeso. Na ya twasi fast. Ba ye sima na ni tete dua sabi pe na ya de dwuma de na kasa hye so. Kedwo na kasa ni Erika Siedu Bodi. Ya ba sisi ana ato aso. Right, it's time Wakwaba, Sports Arena live on Adom TV so on Facebook, Adom TV Extra, and next so I remember Mamma be phone lines to now sorrow adventure but on Sunday be phone lines to meet me at TSC1 Badada 0249 136744 0249 136744 and oh yeah WhatsApp with me at Fasona what the Abba for Memo Akwaba. Okay, Josh. Yeah, but we are for you fasting. Most as an affront na. And you better. Oh, why?
30 days. 30 days. Very cool. Almost fast.
Time. Easter no, my man tonga.
But my Mary say you so Mary and Sonia.
I always know. Answer no
right. But we started from the UEFA Champions League week and now you're talking point about Bar so and some Ketwa on any day. We said we had the final before the final. Real Madrid tonight feeding Manchester City the Premier. So we actually young can come and some. They share the game. Now you share the chances of both teams going into the second leg. You back to us. So you better heard the Arsenal game, but you Real Madrid now heard the chances of Real Madrid and of course Manchester City going to the second leg. 3-3 Mustafa Shokeo and
Shokumi.
Real Madrid they both feel
it doesn't matter.
Consider 3 goals.
Yeah, proud to this game. Maybe I can say proud to this game because City for being Madrid free. Yeah, and I still stand by it because Madrid City team no matter Real Madrid team no, and when it comes to the Champions League they are the most successful club. Yes. But the perception of I said I won't go for team say when you are playing against Madrid, this is Madrid. And I tell people to beat Madrid, it's not about it's about the character of more playing this competition. But the perception say Madrid now no intuition 5 crowd no. It's never true. It's never true. It's about getting your game plan right and you eliminate them. I've seen Lyon humiliate Real Madrid in the Champions League. I'm coming. I've seen Ajax in the Champions League from 56, 55, 56 is in Ababesin. Madrid are just saying 14 times. But previous years, no one where teams not winning. When Madrid won their 6th Champions League, they won their 6th Champions League in 66. It took them 32 years. 32 years to win another Champions League, 7 Champions League, which was 92. Within that time, Omoko final 1 per 81. They know Liverpool share. So, yeah, they have the history, they have the character. but they are beatable. They are always beatable. And team are they Chomeni and Rudiger, a ball centre back because of injuries. You don't stand a chance against Manchester City.
Really?
I'm telling you.
Wow. So, first training, you still feel City?
They'll beat them. They should beat them like 3-1 or 3-0. Yeah, they'll beat them.
Wow. Mustafa Jidin. Vipa.
Eriko. Mushia Carlo Ancelotti, I'm on patting on the back.
Hey.
One of the managers I may respect.
What's my fear? Obiabe shout 3.
Eriko. Last season, Courtois and another post, when they went to City, was a humiliating loss. Lunin, then a question about discussion or sports arena. So, Makase confidently, or you're one of the goalkeepers, I'll bet me a step up. If you game closely, manager all a whole season without his major centre backs, or Champions League quarter-final stage, or top La Liga, and you want to tell me, say, so the defending champions of the UEFA Champions League, not in about 3-3, I do man. No. If you game critically, send your Dean Kaim, then you City call game with a clear plan.
Even without De Bruyne?
Yes, even without De Bruyne. But Yenny himself, De Bruyne has never had a full season without injury in recent years. But even without De Bruyne, City is a formidable team. Rodri record now, I think last time we posted over 66 games. The counter works for them. Into run the bar, they are doing it already. Until we go back to that Rodrigo goal. And should be a far ball across the halfway line, took the ball, pressure on the by, stood his ground. At the point, I can't be or can't say clear ball area. But you see, some time ago, Champions League season, when he felt it was over, it was Rodrigo that stood up. Yeah. And made the difference for Real Madrid. So this is a team, clearly, he's not giving up.
Wow.
The difficulty is when they go to Etihad, almost struggle. But Eriko Mikawa said this Madrid team will not lose 4-0 at the Etihad. Guardiola and Casa Madrid will score, and he knows it. He knows the sort of opposition. Ancelotti echo game Wemu with everything. They have nothing to lose. The two of them are almost at par in terms of achievement. Just that we're a defending champion. This season, City is in the run for the Champions League. But City would need it more. Madrid, if they lose this, it takes nothing away from their credentials. We're winning 14 times. But I'm saying it on emphasis here that City will not knock out Real Madrid.
Itihado. And as a Madrid fan,
this is Real Madrid. This is Real Madrid.
When everybody are right off, they come back.
Me say, this is Real Madrid. They have the history. They have everything. But the points still remain. They went 32 years without winning it, and when they won the La Decima, they went extra.
How many years did it take City to win the Champions League?
I'm coming.
In their history, the argument I'm making the Champions League until open a bigger chest, spending billions of pounds to get players, and it didn't even end with players. When Pellegrini was there, when Mancini was there, they had players. They came close not to the Champions League. It's not going on a long drought. But this is Real Madrid.
Thomas Tuchel. In the end, preparation and result let's see the chances of Arsenal. But you know that game na second leg na besiako. And so they are copying more Arsenal game on so the 2-2 and 15 goals in 20 games. Harry Kane or Arsenal and of course Osanya go Vipa.
Eriko game a game I expected Bayern say with all that I see. Omunim so many Bundesliga no that make I said there's no way Leverkusen be dropping and Oshe Bremen or China or a winner. Bayern him said they are not in the run for the Bundesliga. The Champions League need on priority. With all that is happening within the Bayern team, they still find a way to get results. Oko Emirates. The last time Omushia at the knockout phase, it was a 10-2 aggregate win for Bayern Munich. But you have to go back, and even Arsenal playing at the quarters, it's been almost 14 years for them. Into Omar Brett to get to this level. But you see, Arsenal have shot themselves in the foot, especially with that Saka incident. There are times that, as a player, you should define moments. Kelly game, he had no Yes, he had no excuse.
That's enough penalty.
To get a cheap penalty. In this day and age, there's VAR, there's that technology, video assistant referee. In other jurisdictions, more semi-automated offside technology. Technology is improving the game. Why do you go and do this childish thing? Infantile from Bukayo Saka. Easily, Kobet Miyama, Arsenal the upper hand in that game. And he chose to blow it. 2-2, going to Allianz Arena, they won't survive it. What game we are, the first leg now, they started early. Bukayo Saka, in a brilliant goal. Wonderful effort.
Things Arsenal are going to struggle with Allianz Arena. My Arsenal team very well, but not really convinced about their performance over Europe. Even Bayern Munich, I'm sure they're convinced. My Bayern Munich very well, especially so Moko Kobofie. Abra, one of the best players for the attack by your left. And in the return leg, Alphonso Davies is available. And Tehona, Ebia Bukayo Saka, mobile to take advantage.
Okay.
If you look at their midfield, Bayern midfield has always been strong. Unfortunately, me just say we lose league no elusu a German cup. They may say domestically. And the Arsenal no, me Arsenal can me major game will cry my Bayern Munich. If you ask Arsenal fans, they will love the Premier League more than the Champions League.
Well, I find it difficult to win.
If you ask Arsenal fans, they know say even if they eliminate Bayern, there is a certain City or Madrid are waiting. And to win himself, more difficult than say Obabebo domestically. And last week, you remember, me say, yeah, cup games we muno, and I bet you who is going to win the league. And to who person win the league now, and that's our squad depth, and share you're too strong to say be a City more. We are talking about Real Madrid. Timo to me the midfielder, me my gamer or the Chomen in the Kamavenga above 4 and 5. No to me winning. A true quality what team and to who needs our team no quality men green say all front will be to me a fighting.
Oh yeah, we say miracles do happen in the Champions League.
Yeah, they happen.
To me, we need they
happen.
They are right now. We're not buying found.
They happen.
Arsenal don't have pedigree in the Champions League. The closest they came was the final in 2005-06.
Again,
2005-06, almost Barca boy, the same Barca, a show. So, and it's some more pedigree. Sometimes I say, "Who here be our baby audience?"
And some nights we know a moments. And they determine who's going to win the game.
Saka opportunity.
And Saka me say, you think that's our moment, a Rodrigo, Uncle me say. And there is something about this club saying, when you go there, or the Adebi a show, some spirit be show mu. Madrid elusu see Ronaldo Maneko. Have you seen it?
Benzema Soko.
Now, has it shown in their team? Maybe it's also one say a show or team. Well, they have won the Champions League. Ronaldo will give them the numbers. But this is me say this is a team. Otumini Kamavinga no chomini ball 4 and 5. And you won. And you. But look at the Bayern Munich team. Almost what this is a Bayern what match Barca show 10. I say 8-2.
8-2.
This is a Bayern team. Or match in recent years
but Dean Ade ba kwa bi Arsenal betimi smile e wo ho tomato gel oye Bayern coach.
Forget.
Me nyini ndi rough.
Forget. Saso na Roberto Di Matteo de Chelsea beje Champions League.
Okay.
Spirit no ho. Night no echewa.
Tia na e funny. Wo be na league na eye kokwasa kwasa. O be kono. No dey afa ho.
Na be ka say
took him say me try no. Say Olusu that game to Arsenal. Obeko before the end of the season.
Yes. Ometuma pam no ho no ma.
Results be a bad back.
Because already I catch us at the end of the season. You've lost the Bundesliga. Bayern had won it 11 seasons on
back to back 11 times. And you have come and you have bottled it this season to a team also won't win with a coach on even big
novice.
What you say? A Santo striker.
Yes, for £100 million.
You know, Van Joven striker about the
only white man that village people didn't achieve.
Hurricane. The biggest mistake was not moving to City, Abra City for Penono. He should have.
By the time
he should have pushed.
But they allow him.
He should have pushed. Yes.
Now, the other games are passed. Atletico de Madrid, Borussia Dortmund by 2-1, and the other big one, Barcelona. I'm in Paris Saint-Germain. Yeah, go ahead, that game, Nimra. Right, and so I'm only the course so Basa game anymore. Na obi ama Basa those chance, but I want to me Akunya 3-2 win. Paris Saint-Germain. I heard about course Spain. I want what results.
Xavi, Enrique, before the game in the dugout, the antics not me who said Enrique was not going to the game to be serious. Oh, I Uncle Fano does or
number 2,
necessary. Enrico, this is business. Business. Me PSG now say Khalifa Enrique will be packing the bags if they lose this game and
game fair play near their day. Now
Enrico, fair play.
Wakuchine pain and tuhuna yana 2
Enrico, fair play.
Me no akwen mani wakushare ba bia na me twam.
Enrico, ti uba catch me say Klopp and Eric Ten Hag before a game they should embrace now come on.
Man, how does that affect the game?
Enrico, PSG aside that they have not won the Champions League with all the money they have spent. If you look at it from a decade ago, how many teams have spent the money that PSG have spent? They have bought players, Lionel Messi, Akofa club name, just because they wanted to achieve the Champions League. Neymar, Ramos, mention them, Edison Cavani, the rest. And you know that, going to this game, remontada see I'm a team way, watching 4-0, only to go to the Camp Nou and 6-1. Enrique telling me say he doesn't know the history guiding him going to this fixture.
But the 2 there and 2 kekes.
I wasn't surprised at the Parc des Princes. You lost 3-2 to FC Barcelona. And you see, there's been that issues with Mbappe. Anytime I we say Enrique Mbappe has not pay baby the guy says he's leaving for a club that will give him 90% chance of winning the Champions League. What you have to do as a manager is to get the best out of him this season. You understand? Even though you want to start a new project with the Vitinhas, the Bakali, the other guys, the other guys, you should make sure that at least that season alone, you are getting the best. But going into the game with what he did with Xavi, and Kasebi Okan said he's achieved with Real Madrid, he's achieved with Barcelona, he feels still connected to Barcelona. I knew, mentally, the coach was not going to psych his boys to get that result.
But say return leg in the bear war. Me from day one I've said Barca will qualify. I said it.
Qualify.
Yeah, I said it here. Say Barca will qualify. They will eliminate PSG because I
that result doesn't shock you. So I'm could be near Park now.
I shock you. Me it never shocked me because me my PSG team. No, this is a new project. Zaire, Mune, Vitinha, and those guys. No, Marquinhos an experienced player, but they were missing Ashraf Hakimi. An experienced player. And I knew that even that side, Barca was chance. So
question on qualify.
Meba. City in Madrid about 3-3.
The case 2-2
2-2. You better extra time. Extra time you better born way.
Everyone knows it.
And the advantage now we see free or no.
Common City.
Who you advantage no? It's not come away.
Yana say a couple extra time back also.
That is into this world is never fair. It can never be fair. It has never been fair. It will never be fair. It is beautiful. It's part of the game. I say bono. Me say me fan of VAR. Not because of VAR is good though, but I believe that the emotional aspect of the game no, it takes it out. And then now, and kasabo we Saka dia no bia na referee na Japanity. Obesu saa echena ukoye na yakwaji bi etia na so wosu. Me say no na me pay o game no more because a man is emotional. But once you take the emotions out and this Barca team, these young guys, born. Me only issue is say I think they cannot win the Champions League because if you have won Barca. No, not that. Even throughout their history, they have never won the Champions League without winning the league.
So,
and Donnarumma, he has been Donnarumma, even with Milan. Ada winning that just say obegu winning match. And when he came to PSG, you remember say do time my PSG fans and ultras in because of Montpamano.
Even against Madrid.
Yes,
that's true. In the Europa League, it was an all-Italian affair. Roma bought AC Milan by a goal to nil. Leverkusen still winning. Leverkusen bought West Ham by 2-0. Wins Negusu cause Leverkusen. Alonso the Kaka Conde. I say Leicester TC Queen no gigi. But Alonso the onye no league mo pe. Osan de na monche ha de kosa sheze. De kosa. But a shocker, Atalanta, echo Anfield, echo Liverpool by 3-0. Na yebeko boardroom, na yakoshe how we see and whether Liverpool can come back. And just a few minutes in the boardroom near Harrison and someone so is here. I mean, it's a bit much the highlights of that game as we prepare to go to the boardroom. Sports Arena now my messages are 0249136744 0249136744. Remember maybe phone line somehow. You're live on Facebook at Adom TV Extra. I was making some messages the amount. Yen Liverpool highlights now. Na yem running boardroom.
Coming towards the Catalara.
Yes, I'm Wakwaba Europa League and Liverpool. Yeah, special emphasis on that game. 3-0 shock you be one failed. You how Liverpool beat my back. You boardroom. Mustafa Hajidin the boardroom. Mustafa boardroom to say for a game anymore.
This is a beautiful game, and it reminded me of Liverpool when they played against Milan. That was in the Champions League in 2005, and that game, 3-0, you have got that, sorry, and I feel Liverpool at the question. I'm not for hopes that Liverpool beat my wonders, but I'm telling you, Liverpool stand a chance. I've seen Real Madrid come to Anfield to come and win. But that Real Madrid team that share Liverpool, no, there was Alberto Moreno, Simon Mignole, Mario Balotelli. That team, no, you need to pay Liverpool team way. And then Atlanta, share Liverpool, no, I so beautiful. Atlanta Babe share Liverpool 2020, that was in the COVID era. Empty Anfield, but this time cup no krana full. Inti na obia wo ho. Inti excuse bia anyhow. And abrabone tem bia make bibi. Sa wo hwe papa onu lead Atlanta mo be share Jean Piero Gasperini. Beautiful manager. Good story, papa we. Open manager ba ko we Italy amount for respecting the papa we. Italy for ehu Nero Rocco. Italy for Ababe hu Ancelotti. Italy for ehu great managers omo hu Trapattoni mo. Italy for Ababe hu managers and recently Antonio Conte mu inaba. Italy for Milan team win a Champions League back to back. Arrigo Sacchi. Obiaba or the BB at the break Italian football. Obiaba or chere BB 3-4-3 aye kan papa we Italy on a define 3-4-3. A man for the wa. You know he's a former player. That makes it more beautiful. Papa we Italy for kwa Mabakosema, one of their greatest players, the only player Bakosem we are seeing na waje World Cup. Dia no waje World Cup, no na best player, no na top scorer. Or no de sanso je Ballon d'Or, no sanso tam World Cup on 4. E bin see that one player. Papa we nene na ball. Papa we on the ball Juventus Academy. Onwani. Gasperini, he was a former player. And this is when no Juventus Academy. Our boy and Paolo Rossi, Papa Mekasono. One World Cup, Spain 82, Papa win acquire wonders in Italy. I'm Papa he was his teammate and no man in the ball. And one beautiful thing about Sir Papa friend Gasperini is Obia will follow Italian football bia. They will to me even and they players or more Mababe coaches the likes of Thiago Motta munyina omofa papa wensem they worked with him and they were with him. Thiago Motta former PSG, former Barcelona. Sa papa we go January we ono na kofa alternate Thiago Motta mane bebe ye Thiago Motta and the Thiago Motta gini din papa we ono na tennis sa Thiago Motta we and the Thiago Motta o Bologna amount for Bonabaso ni na papa we. Now apart from Thiago Motta we have one beautiful story bia me pesa amount for hwe. Look at this player no so beba Genoa who is with Genoa Alberto Gladino we 2006 Italy for the World Cup no count ono na coach Adom Genoa papa we ono na kofa omo e no ye omo nei Diego Milito beji ni din ewo Inter papa we na kofa ne ba Genoa amane ba beji ni din enti our history with even how or 10 players from nowhere because na Thiago Motta wako Atletico Madrid hwie nko a na omusan kofa ne ba e no 10 no and coaches so more respect wa aya sometimes omo no bebo the kind of words omo can found. I've listened to Jose Mourinho, Pep Guardiola talk about this coach. Now utie sama Pep Guardiola any Jose Mourinho a candidacy coach we are Jean Piero Gasperini as I said Chiro Bibi. This is Jose Mourinho. Or say Gasperini is the coach that made it the most difficult. Mourinho na account the most difficult for me. Every time I change tactics, he adapted. I changed the system 3 times and he neutralized it 3 times. It was like cats running from dogs. As a coach, I thought that this was simply fantastic. Jose Mourinho no kasa about our coach way. Enti we share ni meter. Ube shi obi ube share no. But the way obey adwuma no. Any stress or do be from no. Utie Pep Guardiola. Be Pep Guardiola say et said dey work dentist or. Pep Guardiola no. Or say playing Atlanta is like going to the dentist. Pep Guardiola or no some more kind of fan no. Or say say work obi or yesin. No adwuma na akwa ya. And so game no more 1-1 and Pep Guardiola and Ope will be a unim coach we pass sometimes I can say playing from the back no your boss is here say when I started playing from the back will be the credit be my wine Obaka so club and I say Guardiola papa when I started playing from the back goalkeeper so oje ball no pass papa when I started and Roberto De Zerbi clear he said it. This is Brighton boss Roberto De Zerbi. Or see, we are all copying Gasperini with the use of goalkeepers. Gasperini started at the January. And since all the credit name Pep Guardiola, can only say no be in the pain. And son of Babeshe Liverpool, no, or you saw Liverpool and Casanedro Liverpool on one medicine or man. Yes, then the better side of his medicine, and I said,
a taste of his own medicine.
A taste of his own medicine. Son of the Liverpool. Because Liverpool team, no. Last time when we were discussing, I told you say Liverpool my strength pa ay o full backs. Liverpool ye den so the ball before full backs. Now dey hwe. Liverpool team ni. Hwe baby a Andrew Robertson, Charles Alexander ni. Me pese ye hwe Liverpool kakra. Na ye hwe the wo mo wings na ebo ball hwe. E den so the bia ye den no. E won Atlanta dey Liverpool. Liverpool team no mo se woni o mo kwa akobo. O mo hye ye den especially the far wings a untumi hye. No mo ball long balls. Papa na ball within 2 passes no more do waiting yard box no. Man for the who Liverpool for no hwe. Ball no left side ho na ball na nam. Hwe baby a waje ball no. This is the first goal. Left side na Andrew Robertson gina obi antumi fa ball mfa. Andrew Robertson no the ball sign wo tumi ko pin player no de na to atwene no. Ho na omufa this show mo first goal. This is the left side. Andrew Robertson and Chimakas na boy. And this is Liverpool a left. And me person will back. No, pause wa. Me person who the pause wa na hwe. This is the space of Major. Look at Virgil van Dijk. Hwe player. All these players o major space where you na to ho. This is the left full back position. Liverpool for any more ball. Me say, so what the ball na dey toward the Andrew Robertson. No the ball ni Dimrika no the kwa go. Now the ball na ba. Na Andrew Robertson dey sanso yes o retrieve a. Untumi fa ball ne fa nkonko che Liverpool. The
Liverpool Liverpool break it down. Emma Atlanta fa.
They broke in the midfield. And so we share Liverpool on that day very well. Liverpool are there more struggle and say papa we I friend of Virgil van Dijk. Anytime we back on the Chimakas back on. Ono na na the left side edema Liverpool our defense. And to more expect say Chimakas ni move na okono okoko do to say ha you should be able to cover. Now when the ball is seen, the chimpato de koechi kakra ne nhwa de. Me pese o koechi kakra bi. Very good. Aha no mulusu ball no. Hwe. Hwe be Van Dijk nam. Hwe players 1 2 3 4. Na space nko e da ha. 1 2 3. Nti one na eji na obe mark we. Nti one say players makoma 4 na akoye crowded e one position. But this is the position that we expect say anka Liverpool on a good day anka Chimaka score no enya very good wo de gina ha hwe 1 osambo ball no o mu ina be gina o dribble 1 2 say o dribble gina here na me hwa de o dribble ye no 1 2 3 4 players na we yi o mafrim one pass pe we yi players 4 afrim amanaka 1 Virgil van Dijk against 1 2 3.
Sometimes teams timinya bad day and can say bad day na that Anfield Jurigu.
Yes, I understand. When your bad days will be in show. So born when your good day na me miss your good day. I want to be saying yanko. You be pie draw. Enti SS obi tactics and neutralize obi there. So I want us to understand say and admit say Gasperini tactics no. Odi neutralize opinion friend. Me peso obi abeka say play key players and more because side Colasa ne chambo amfa ma Atlanta. We pra Atlanta for goalkeeper, first choice goalkeeper. One more be me peso. Yeah, sure we look at the lineup. Into the man call first goal no. Ne second goal. On said yeah, sheni na a higher left side of Liverpool defense. I want to go in the by. Now very good. Yen konko second goal no.
Okay.
Left side of defense ni o. Enti aha na ye first half.
Okay.
Second goal no eba second half.
Okay.
Enti me pese ye hwe bebi a second goal no efia eba e.
I don't know.
Second goal no. Me ba ogina ho. Mpase ogina ho hwade. First half no na Liverpool ebo hya ha. Ana omo boko ni sei. Enti omo left side na ye ha. Enti second half no left side no wa hi.
E wo se ha.
Enti anu ani. Enti na say omo share 2 goals from the left side of Liverpool defense.
Yeah. Cause second half why no Sunday ball na Friday.
Thank you. And where Liverpool players do that time omo yi players be 4 Ephraim. This time Liverpool our players 1. Who fancy we dey way Ephraim 1 2 3 4 5 Liverpool players. As against Atlanta 1 2 3. But they are still able to score. Man now my video no call. Na yehwa de.
Yehwe goal no.
Thank you. Good job. Skamaka. When you no fofole because omo to me sa left full back and I make say when you are going to defend you should expect say into one and cover play away wait time akwaje ball no look at Van Dijk. The reason I make say Van Dijk mistake and I'll blame him as ono kan ho and omo concede first goal no the same Van Dijk what are you doing what you play no here as if say Ojoge because this ball he should have been able to stop the ball from crossing the ball.
Say Liverpool better back. Now we cast over her lineups. But yes. Liverpool better back or Italy.
I think Liverpool kono Atlanta will play with their full strength. So Liverpool should also play with their full strength. Me, I have watched Liverpool. I saw Salah on the bench. I saw a couple of key players on the bench. But I'm telling you, Atlanta's didn't also have their best centre back in the team, Steve Lee, on the bench.
Hey.
Yes.
But third goal no fine. We say left one or two ning na.
Yes, third goal no na a quick transition. Omo lose ball no. Yenhwe third goal no because ade ba ko enim say Liverpool ni me ye. Aye how omo tumi retrieve ball ntem. Wa ball na omo age ball no they won betumi akra. Hwe wo de ko echi mpacho wo de ko echi na me pese ye ko echi kakra bi. Thank you. 1 2. And where were the players? Look at the positioning of the players.
They were down by 2 until more 3.
No, intense say uja wechi bebre eno na ya cause amanfo no.
Jerry go no.
Nti wo de olusu ball no aya o. Olusu yan within passes and one no abiyama no hwe when your opportunity abo ama ball no keeper no crazy evu mo dey say ball 1 2 3 hwe ode ne segu niti. So player ni nya ball na obo no you don't anticipate say player no be she who your defender who anticipate say goalkeeper be save.
Ojiri say Liverpool beat my back.
It's difficult, they can't. Their best will be a draw or Bergamo. Liverpool team no omo Bergamo omo best omo be we Liverpool fan reduce hope no na bon pie say omo beji Premier League because I know say Liverpool fans would love to have the Premier League than even the Europa League.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
And Bergamo they will lose that game. So omo pe bibi dia share club enyunyama omo concentrate on the Premier League no. For Bergamo they will lose. I tell you, they will lose.
But and also to me, master, you pass a G League, no addition and Munyamti, Europa League.
Yes. And also, man, is a bet. But
it's possible. Say,
Liverpool team now, or Munye team or more enough quality to win the Europa League and the league at the same time.
Okay, there's some
sacrifice about. They were now best sacrifice. We Liverpool fan. They were now best sacrifice. Me tell a lot of commentaries among focus. Oh, Liverpool team no or more underrated or more. You no, you didn't because team we be shell. Or be shell will fear Anfield.
Right.
And you don't underrate such a team.
A boardroom I say.
So if you look at the setup, also lose. Oh, they players no kwa 1 2 3 4. Na we say bobo na tumu. Na we say nya abotre de manen kon kakra obe say wa bobo na tum. Bo manen bo Manu shoot two, no we shoot two ball no. Or shoot two ball no here. No, we have Van Dijk, we jina ho.
I make maybe ana but something. Mustafa Adom, you better send out your call boardroom. Na young queen me say across Europe the other leagues and also a paso. My person Obama Mustafa dem fa leagues ni mo fixtures ni mo manu young call fixtures ni mo in England, in France, in Italy, in Yansha fixtures no this year. Mustafa family call fixtures ni manager yanko.
So you best start from week top 5 leagues we English Premier League fixtures. Newcastle Tottenham big game as usual. Brentford ni Sheffield United, Burnley, Brighton, Hove Albion, Manchester City, Luton Town. We goals galore. Game where goals galore. So game where so goals on Newcastle and Tottenham. We be share both teams. Bournemouth and Manchester United. Matrama Kwe, Sankrofo we. Udioma Gombe disappointed. Sunday Liverpool and Crystal Palace, another crucial game because Liverpool ebeko away to Bergamo midweek. Into say a game or so to me pick a point. West Ham and Fulham. West Ham now wait for Jabi Alonso and Ramrante no go. Arsenal and Aston Villa. Yes, and there's Aston Villa. Will be so we against Arsenal. Arsenal for drop a point. Our game we pay. They are done for the Premier League. Chelsea near Everton. That team way the most expensive goalkeeper. Omo no motor or loan. Up a top 5 most expensive centre back or more back when you bimbo. The most expensive defensive midfielder, Moses Caicedo, or the most expensive attacking midfielder, our Premier League, our Enzo Fernandez or team, no form. The most expensive striker, Monomoton, Romelu Lukaku, and tis our team we, or my top players, not but form no. And Shadanye, Everton in Fulham. Everton for instance, what your man extra 2 points week we have. I'm confidence crowd from game with my pie draw. Yanko Spain. Na Otra Spanish Liga na Atletico Madrid ni Girona. Nkofu is omo da ama oji omo di so metu ma league no. Na catch us say we mo. Omo ni what it takes. That team we City for the out. City group.
Yeah, that City group.
Omo team ni Girona nti omo players bebre ko ho. Atletico Madrid be show omo. We coach of Atletico. Rayo and Hatafe, one of the few teams on most Spain on board beautiful football area Valcano on board boy papa Hatafe omu na so ewo Madrid krum Hatafe ope team so boke crowd and so away besa game be to my local derby be to my draw Mallorca bet na fi Madrid boko akwhye no I'm only scared to say Madrid omo na ba ko esan so ewo Etihad because of midweek omo to me win game no and I'm nim squad Ancelotti dey be already a lot of injuries are affecting no Cadiz dey on be dey mi Barca for boko akwhye Las Palmas Sevilla Granada Deportivo Alaves Athletic Club omo so as omo je Copa del Rey no omo je omo ni dodo ko kwhwe omo de fence shape na se for ko sisi nsuo Antonamda.
40 years.
Yeah. 40 years. Leipzig name Wolfsburg.
Bundesliga.
They started very well. Yes, Bundesliga. They started very well. Minim there you see. Men's 05 no Hoffenheim on and off. Borussia Mönchengladbach and Borussia Dortmund. Dortmund for almost midweek. I saw Sebastian Haller beautiful goal.
Yeah.
And William Brandt. Yes. Back. And minim so almost so. They would love to win this game because Omo yet secured in the Champions League. Borussia Dortmund almost be to drop it season bend the Champions League Bobby. So they have to win this game. Boom. And so a game on yes, and also another game you look up to Bayern Munich and Cologne. Bayern for they have nothing to lose. So Mama boys an opportunity more now if you omo GS ni na ede kan Arsenal for no more
it means a Cologne beat Marshall, right?
Oh, game will be to Marshall, my bet to my pie draw. But they definitely will qualify for the Champions League. And baby no, they will love to eliminate Arsenal and win this game.
Okay.
So I'm shut down call Fuji, still Ghana and Frankfurt, another game by Leverkusen. Just like V Power kind of young boy no win the league no or magic and a china on we need the AJ League no. Now if you move to the full year no at the Europa League because they will love to win the double and I said the treble. Italian Serie A. Serie A. Na
but is that the how can say Inter the call.
Inter the only we Lecce ni Empoli Kuchop we Torino ni Juventus. Hey Juve.
Derby, right? Yeah. During Derby, yeah.
Very difficult game for Juventus. Juventus, they are conceding almost every game on mobile in recent Serie A match.
They saw quite Derby, no?
Yes. On concede. And you want to Torino be Juve in this game.
Hey.
Yes. Juventus team, no, I don't trust the team.
Okay.
Watch out for Torino. Bologna and Monza. Yes, Thiago Motta and Monza nebo. Monza Berlusconi team. Papa ni Frim and Ojadema Adriano Galliani. Honestly, our handle team no. Team Amama Kai team bia obebo Syria or relegation almost by for na dem relegation Monza Napoli ni Frosinone another game SSC Napoli this season omo disappoint me papa ope me disappointment me nya was Syria ni mu nyina this season SSC Napoli defending champions I thought they could do better and no man shada Anton players bia Cavachale mu nyina wo ho Victor Osimhen mu nyina also what happened to Napoli?
Osimhen so as a problem.
Yeah, Kemenjai. Very good. I believe say Kemenjai or Modenema Bayern Munich no. And then I'm here disappointed in Juventus because Juventus what scanner we Italy na won e bottom. What player be up we Italy nunya no. How would you allow Kemenjai to leave Napoli and go to Germany? Why couldn't you afford Kemenjai? And I'm Danilo Muna when they bought 4 and 5. Bremen 2 seasons ago, he was the best center back in Italy. And they won because of only Danilo you know. enti ama affecting onwunu saa na the boss ni gu omatena mu saa Sassuolo AC Milan Milan hey afi we sign better be ye udene ne yes Roma so since omokofa Daniel De Rossi buy no I say he's putting them the pieces together. He's doing so well. Me nka say yenim we Roma ebia Jose Mourinho do amoko Europa League final no derby and my Conference League final whatever. We nya sa Roma no.
Okay.
I believe this is a Roma team almost almost swag. Inter Milan omo Jegrinda omo swag Mama Cagliari. Fiorentina Genoa then Atalanta versus Verona. Atalanta team game way and almost here very careful because omo the full strength to come and they are now set on the league. Omo the full strength to come. I'm telling you omo hwe near Liverpool betuma ba be cause surprise. The only thing I'm me is Atalanta be qualify 3-0. Something I believe Liverpool can score them 3-0.
Wow. As for League 1 the name Paris Saint-Germain de court. Over train me hono na ye ka fixtures nsem de yemrafi na me heard the Ghanaian Premier League na yem found someone so and so loser ton ekoso. Yem ko yenia Mo Shaban na yene Shaban ending komo via Zoom. Shaban, oh, mame 10 minutes of your time. Nefa me call loser ton muye. This weekend fixtures nso anodin. Wo be man see from bia waso ehye. Fa me call Ghanaian Premier League this weekend bo. Right, say be connecting Mo Shaban na honsam and so about loser ton ekoso but quick one on fixtures next kan nyina boom oni ade more pre-league in England no why na DC from this weekend why fixture na edin pa
Erico I think
City Luton they say
but Luton is stubborn side Liverpool so about Crystal Palace and when I me feel say bia Crystal Palace beat me disturb Liverpool
wow
and Oshe Arsenal
Aston
Villa and also another difficult fixture first leg no Villa share no and I feel say Unai Emery up a top 4 finish and also no by a coach our coaching club neither Arsenal have they have a part of their mind on the Bayern game so me feel say Villa were big chance this week upsets bar with Liverpool this Arsenal games I mean yes but me feel say with City at the Etihad on betting a capitalizing the win against Luton. Wow. But Erico, quickly on Atalanta game, don't write Liverpool off. Don't write Liverpool off. Klopp is still looking for the Europa League. Ain't you know? It bet me a different story. A whole Barcelona share Liverpool 3-0 will come.
Okay. But mo Mama 10 minutes na yenhwe Ghanaian Premier League fixtures say banana den loser ton it saying
very interesting especially when we are expecting these two big clubs to be doing well and young pundits maybe at a point in time if you say the chase will be between Nations FC Samatex Hearts and Kotoko now second round now you these two teams are chasing but unfortunately in the second round, Kumasi Asante Kotoko has recorded just one win in a total of 8 matches, losing 6, drawing 1, winning 1 in a total of 8 matches. Yes, and the Heart of Folk Abubakar Ouattara, Heart of Folk started the second round very well, but at a point in time, now we throw cautions to Heart of Folk because under Abubakar Ouattara, Heart of Folk actually just I failed to concede just once, and that was in their game against RTU in March day 18. Now, here BB. Currently, you come match the 26th of the Ghana Premier League. Yeboria aka 9 matches to end the Ghana Premier League. Now, Kumasi Asante Kotoko make a trip to the Theatre of Dreams. Offer Kumasi Asante Kotoko Dreams FC matcha. Baby, I am so interesting. They say in 3 matches at Kotoko, I visited Dreams FC. No, emu mienu omewini emu baako lose against Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Until for the records of Kotoko playing against Dreams FC or Theatre of Dreams the records clearly shows that Kumasi Asante Kotoko were the upper edge over Dreams FC. But on records again. In the last 3 games at Kotoko Dreams FC about both home and away, Kotoko winless. Dreams FC winning 2 and a back draw. Kotoko has failed to score in their last 3 games played against Dreams FC. Last season, Dreams FC Eshe Kotoko 2-0 with theater of Dreams. I didn't know about 0-0. Ewo Kumase. This season, Dreams FC Eshe Kumase Asante Kotoko 1-0. Abdulaziz Issa. And in fact, on records, Dreams FC is the first team to beat Kumasi Asante Kotoko at the Babayara Sports Stadium in the 2023-2024 football season. Now, psychologically, there is something that is right for Dreams FC, but is wrong to Kumasi Asante Kotoko. I bet me any impact on the game tomorrow. Eriko, on records, even though Dreams FC have failed to win their last 2 Premier League games, Dreams FC have scored in their last 2 Premier League games at least 2 goals per game. And game home, Samatex 2-2. And the last game was against Bekum Chelsea. Lose by 3 goals to 2. And so the probability, Dreams FC getting 2 goals.
Wow. Shaban, probability no.
Again, c'est Dreams FC FA so c'est Dreams FC Ansha. No. It is Dreams FC Ansha. Possibility, probability. Dreams FC base the 16th place in the league table. If Dreams FC fails to beat Kotoko, Amuba won the 16th place with 29 points with a draw. 29 points with a draw.
Wow. And network, I say, but or tip probability network, or tip probability penna or persuasive, or tip probability penna or persuasive. Yeah, try more, no, fishes, no, live on our screen this weekend, Ghanaian Premier League, and now. Yes, say Accra to folk which may won against Kerala or the Accra Sports Stadium. Moaba.
The Dreams FC will have everything to lose. Dreams will have everything to lose. So we lose game with Ochina. Ombe 28 points, Ombe 16. Imota, Eriko, take note. If you constantly drop points, your outstanding games might not guarantee you the 6 points to avoid relegation.
Okay.
I think it is important for you to win along the line and safeguard the outstanding games. And a big problem, Dreams FC. Then Kumasi Asante Kotoko cannot go a total of 6 matches without a win. It will be very bad. Last 5 matches, 4 losses, 1 draw. Last 6 games, Dreams FC adding up. If Kotoko fails to win this game, it will be disastrous. It will be very bad. It will be very terrible. It will go against the coach. It will go against the players. It will go against the supporters. It will have a psychological impact, especially when your next game is against the league leaders, FC Samatex. And the game, no, if Dreams lose, Eriko, a bad and possibilities of the relegation, 50%. Because opponents are only battle relegation. Kerala United, Bofo Aquatano, Legon Cities, Olympics, House of Folk. So the more they win, who will be back. And so Dreams FC cannot afford to lose. And Kotoko cannot set a bad record. Since time I team to go 6 games, losing 5. And also winning, drawing one. That would be a bad record. So tomorrow's game, Eric, a game that will decide the fate of these 2 teams.
Okay.
If Kotoko loses,
Famebra, next game now you're from you or Hearts of Folk and Kerala. Almost what the end saying.
Eriko has Kerala. Now, me share the facts around Hearts Kerala game. And interestingly, what him say Kerala ba league no more. The time I take Kerala, has in share da.
Hey,
the time I just take Kerala, has in share league game say about Premier, has in share Kerala da.
Hey,
Emu 5 a draw. emu 5 a draw and emu 2 a win for Karela.
Wow.
Emu 2 na a win for Karela no so omo recording in na e we nyina ase. Now, Coach Abukari Damba and the current head coach of Karela United on records already away game behind our drawback against a greater Accra team. Tio, has ni Karela, has in share Karela da. 2 facts ahead of the game. Has ni Karela bia yebo no Accra Sports Stadium bia ending the draw.
Wow.
Emu miensa Karela ni greater Accra team baako boy Olympics and also ending in a draw. And Haas cannot afford to go 4 games without a win. Omukuta 33 points. Eriko 33 points. Who drop points are Bofu Olympics winning obeko 35. Bofu winning obeko Legon Cities winning obeko 35. Karela winning obeko 32. And if you lose this game, Heart of Oak will come back to last season's last minute avoiding relegation in the league.
Okay.
So this game also decides the fate of Heart of Oak. Yeah, can I hear this say they are Lusaton. Where
well, you're losing more. Maybe I'm more calculated. Just pressure pa sa yentumi nya mo bi mu de yenhwe fixtures na fe moving on ma menua Alfred Akaye ready but anyway, Ghanaian Premier League fixtures this weekend and then my catch us out of football but for me yenhwe no screen is this year anyway Samates the Nations FC one more fixtures no AC to sign yenhwe se ne enwon sam asi ate ye twen fixtures no on the screen no na yempra prechi wa hanam Lusaton ekoso bepa Lusaton. It is very sad the ekoso kodokono.
Assembly, say Kotoko is not winning games. And no nebema ayeshi as a manager and an assistant. Me makase na Togum should find another assistant.
Hey.
David Okulu and your assistant will be to me a step in when it gets hot. Sani more kind in 8 games, Kotoko winning just once, or my draw once. In almost last 6 games, it has been terrible for Kotoko. And to almost last draw munya normal call. Losing streak of 4 games. And Nankamo Nyasa draw Nankebe 5. That is not Kumasi Asante Kotoko standard. Regardless of the internal wranglings. Near CBA, you see, near CBAC, but when you are getting the results on the field, a katasani man. You see, Niama he say Kotoko is not winning. In their last 5, they've been terrible, especially in the second round. 8 games, 24 points. Eriko, Kotoko pick 4 points.
What is wrong?
The Cine said they are not getting results on the field. From the coaching point of view, Eriko, results number on the field. For instructor man to come and beat you at the back. And Kotoko this season, the West, one of the teams almost performing badly at home. One of the worst performing teams at the Babayara. And Tiabeka say that pressure, if he fans the it's telling on the field.
The technical team say they are not under pressure.
Eriko, so I know Babekano. Now, if you look at this Kotoko team, the IMC, new team, Emmanuel Dasoveri, Prosper is part of the IMC. Then the Kotoko Ferry, and then Kwesi Apia. If you look at the team, the technical team, do Kotoko have a psychologist? Will be a city players knit down. And there are a lot of concerns. Supporters be because we go to Yakoha Yakohu player. What is happening within the camp? Who is making sure that players here discipline? And you can't leave it all to the coach.
Factors.
Oh, don't mean jamming in my coach, you know.
Medin, fans need be say fans need be say home no. Sunsumu no.
No crown. Ne kan ye din but wo kan okura eboa wo se nyankopon mo bia adwene benyansa no
and all can then I can san
yeti we
ai
aden na eden se ye be kan okura kire nipa
ti kan okura
wo ye member of IMC na wo ti Sudan
o too for new it. And I don't think that.
But why should that be a problem?
It is a problem.
Oh, 2-4 news, eh?
I know can results on the man.
Meba. So why was he appointed on the IMC? Because of his technical knowledge. Technical no the Yama Sudan and Oyama Ghana.
Dean, in this day and age, Eriko,
you don't have to be.
Shaban didn't have to come to the studio. So I don't want to believe some of these things.
There are some rules, you can't leave the office and stay home and tell me you are still doing it.
But come with the bachelor and say, wait, my son, news, TV news, news.
And what resource in Yenya? And what resource? And the Yenya, I walk on. No, you should be here doing the work, maybe. Nipa Bakono, Nejuma Bearful.
That could be IMC. About my news, about problems.
It's not on my news. It's just that people don't want to look into his eyes and tell him the truth. Because Nipa Bako to Sudan. Also, masters and Kwa Bearful, also Sudan. Usanso, we are FA, we are ESCO member. Unsa new Chrome. And this is somebody we brought him on the ESCO because of his technical knowledge to help the ESCO. We are not talking about it. The same person, he's the technical man for Kotoko. He's not in the country, and you want to blame everything or put everything on Dr. Prosper Ogum.
Hey, you are the coach. Never stop you.
Who watches the watchman?
Who coach? What team now? Who
watches the watchman? Prosper Ogum.
Exactly.
Meba Prosper Ogum. No. Why the advice no? Why the work room how game no? Meba kontompo ina for him, or only a more of administrator. I say. Sabi na adwemu do nti ono no I say chairman ono ote ho and they be or toto nyoma. But when it comes to the technical side is you the kwesi apia and the doctors when it comes to atwotworo no is Newton Dasoberi introducing that be be atwotworo then you kwesi apia you and Prosper should be managing the thing now if you want jani na ma no Okulu wake up Okulu asem will you give your team to Okulu?
Oh, yeah, President Kapo has.
Oh, worry. Eriko, let's not forget.
now they are making what you trophy. Mom, person on it.
Mama, my if you say, I didn't a Jumana. His Excellency, Otunfo said to the second, Adema, IMC, he said. Nana Ponsa, and then Enko. Kotoko needs to be studied. I said, ye the Kotoko Jina baby. Intimunya Juman. On more timelines.
Okay.
It was never in the timelines the first season in Beji.
Okay. And maybe any fans the referee.
Yeah.
Fans no Kotoko problem.
Really?
I'm telling you, they are Kotoko's problem.
5. They can't
before the AFCON Kotoko, when they went on a good run, what did the fans say? They were applauding.
Professor.
And to crucify him. No, they are the same people doing. But you see, right? You see, the fans should know that a process. You have the mandate to talk and criticize when you are contributing immensely to the growth of the club. How many of them go and watch games at the
moment? Oh, fine. But
Manchester United,
oh, they are say Manchester United.
I mean, besides fans, no, don't they
be
no, yeah, we are doing football. It's the same everywhere. It's the same everywhere. In the days, no, Kotoko fans can even say, okay, this game, wow, go. We are giving you X amount of money. When was the last time you heard it? So they are supporting the club, just being vocal, but they are not helping the club financially.
Watara, I'm saying,
the issue I know about the Ghana Premier League, just a minute. Referees, you know, they should be up and doing. Debit and credit in a dozen. Referees in a pay debit and credit to do.
And right then,
you could mistake, sometimes make us a mistake, because I believe some of them are genuine. Because a penalty be called Hana is sank or now mistakenly one general. No, call balancing wa.
Then I'll
get next game, no. Born and nam nipana a pump crab penalty. And you know, debit and credit and kwan.
Baratara. As still, the Lusaton will lose, never lose.
Watara buy no more banabaso.
New coach bounce, normal.
Olusu game we are. Na so be show off. How supporters now are starting grabber. Because sa energy now is for the real team. Media honestly, as I see something in the House of Folk team, and yet the normal House of Folk boom bam ball ni bio.
Yes,
I said, who say we the fans a coach in Sano. But they need a striker.
Oh, see money.
Cisse no enya striker
Hamza Issa, right?
Hamza Issa is a young player. And Hamza Issa on a good day no. Mr. Bodinka yenya asam kan obi te say Shimala do bi no gina nim no chere boy no. And can you experience striker be no gina nim.
Wow.
But this is a player you're too young. Why no you free no? You don't tell me say if Hamza Issa you a coach, obey advising so you Cisse ho.
And let's not forget.
It's fine. Me and Queen time.
Quick one. Mama if you say Ouattara took the team mid-season. Players he didn't buy any of them. Or but two of them. Had to focus building structures. Next season, go to the bank. Ouattara up way among per man. It is not about getting results this season. Stay afloat and think next season.
Wow.
As simple as that.
Wow. Yeah, back call to Kronimo, but a minute. Dream Self sees Zamalek. Best stop in the last one.
Dreams were no home.
Ebefa and Kasabibre.
Ebefa.
Zamalek.
Yeah.
Dreams
back away first.
About 21st April.
Yeah, dreams back away first.
Because I see them losing that away fixture. Zamalek will come here and pick points.
Samaba. Right, Mr. Jeffrey Afese Osheng from Germany. Fantastic greetings going out to you. I'm on a I'll try video in Nadia send him some monitor. He's loving the show. Mr. Jeffrey Afese. Okay, young say, Mr. Aka. Okay, Liverpool going into the second leg. Liverpool win, but might not qualify. That game will never end in a draw. It's a straight win for Liverpool. Okay, I think PSG will qualify on the strength of the players' experience. Enrique no there. Papa bia okay see players now be qualify or more there na Liverpool there okay we say one guy in my department says he feel you Patrick we seen that earlier on by one guy in my department says he feel you we are just watching your program here on TV at work Emalen one guy and one guy and for one guy the Emalen Ochtre ne dia or de buy no cola I'll be pong the few home support Cola say or her show no live we say light out into our back Facebook no or her Facebook Abna Cosby say doom searching on or her Facebook there Mr. Ebenezer Kwabenadu Care do gas oven and stove company CEO no ufo party e just so you know no one mama stove there the TV no or the super glue Tarek. Mr. Ebenezer Kwabenadu, fantastic morning going out to you. That's our share program. No, yeah, quite him now. Sunny baby, the messages that can be better to us. So, Mr. Ferraka to Krodimo. Shazer. Mr. Akwaba, last week you call saying that this week then our mind to Krodimo.
Okay, Erico Major. So last week there, as I buy cash out reasons now, cash out reasons.
Cash out reasons.
PSG. Cash out reasons. I see any say was selected be 13 teams.
But the PSG game, who can you? What's the year can
yes, me can say PSG last year the same thing at Clermont the year.
Yeah.
But that time not Clermont Foot now our form. That time now more bomb of knee Abrantia. We free Clermont Foot to can bomb of phone bomb Foot name on Jaffin budget. Now Jaffin budget when you know but this time around again history repeating on Clement Foot SIA PSG ho poto o she no one ewie mrenu mu kura na PSG ete ka no e ma na ye 1-1 short very very short case.
But was that the only game I see from?
That was the only game I see from.
Cash out to you. See they be a monitor game no. Aga na we dey na wo man.
Okay, Erico in there me wo beye 3.4 odds as you see I'm check here your page mark of 5.8 odds. Sika 4 odds pa. Odds we work akra now they are 2-3. Now odds no men kasa enchon your first match Bayern Munich against Cologne and Bayern Munich against Cologne you picking home win. The reason being you picking home win ma Bayern Munich after say obebo Champions League be obebo draw the home match or winning with history. Obo draw bia or winning. Or the same thing against Copenhagen on the ball draw or back or be winning the home matches. And on the aspect of Cologne see a team here or Germana or no a team or board draw this season. We bought 6 matches on our way. Nina our board draw on a Osberg a ball 1-1 on a Bayern the reason why I draw near say Bayern Munich after Champions League game biano obe rem ne other week no akobo Champions League or make sure so pick form na or the akom.
Okay.
So Bayern will score Cologne today.
Okay.
Now I build it up form against Arsenal.
All right.
So it's a straight win for Bayern Munich because Cologne.
But your next game no England na.
Your next game no England. Manchester City against Luton. Luton team when last week you can say coach na your friend Edwards or can say they see what trust him say. Omo ya kwatafo omo ko bom of ni omo akokuye no mbedi nkunim ampa so omo ko ya kwatafo by 2 goals to 1. So na Edwards saying akasa our Sky Sports say and then the omo nya kwatafo but they will make sure say Manchester City they are going to do what Samson did in the Bible. Wow. Samson died by killing 1 million. Until ono so na dey so be wukra na obe make sure say Manchester City obe kuni ba fa come in into your next game so your Celtic against Saint Marin and Saint Marin against Celtic your both game with this game Celtics either a pronoso with 75 points.
Okay.
And the Odinechi which is Rangers 74 points and Rangers were outstanding match so Celtic needs to win this game hands down. So you are picking Celtic straight win. Your next game is Sika4 team. Queen Elizabeth and Ma. You were Queen of South. On it at Hillsborough City. Na Queen Elizabeth yete or tia one or Ginenia and Tim wo niska o papa niska anya den umbobi Tim we sha say omo call stadium at the can and omo call they are picking Queen of South straight win.
Okay.
So Besha at the Box City. And this game so omo are very very good this team Lavedia and this team are Estonia.
Okay.
Oni know me. Estonia team Lavedia we know what is very peculiar about the team here say team owner no wa ware 4. Team run wa ware 4 and wa won ba 32. Na samba no wa 32 last season omo performance or the Pakroji goal king e wo ho no o man ba ko e ware.
Wow.
This season so atasi obi obebo no homodi mi obema na oba ba ko e de ba de. Aware. It's crazy. Wow. 5 matches on the row. Olusu be your 15 points. And way back any 6 match because of our money at the more for me. Sure say straight win for Lavedia.
Okay.
The next game so you disappointed Porto. You be saying that the Porto is not going to disappoint us. On it Flamicao and this one I pick it Porto home win. They are back to EPL. I tough for Honum. And this time we are picking Liverpool win against Crystal Palace. Jordan Ayew, Crystal Palace win against Mohamed Salah, Liverpool. You are picking straight win for Liverpool. And this game, open other options. I made me say try Liverpool, Mohamed Salah to score brace. Mohamed Salah will 2 goals. It was our game win. The last game here, Arsenal versus Aston Villa. Game win very dicey. Obi be ka say obekọ ni goals but ye be boy we no be wan say Arsenal betimi ahye 1-0 because of head to head reasons and because of surrounding Arsenal and surrounding surrounding Aston Villa per se obo Champions League so na Arsenal per se oje league now osan so bo modern e Champions League if because of that we are picking Arsenal so obo home no and nisika nyina na Arsenal sika no kwa na airco form that means say bookmakers betting companies or matrasi we say possibility say Arsenal betimi win no very high so Bukayo Saka Arsenal win against Aston Villa win.
How many odds?
Yeah, odds see na yeah 3 see a page mark of 5.
Wow.
5 odds.
5 odds.
Esika 4 odds pa.
My goodness.
Esika 4 odds pa.
My goodness.
Me ankasa me de guso.
We are good to say.
Me ankasa me de guso 1000.
Hey!
Yeah, my number is 6,000.
Oh, I had your teams that was down. Na coach na ai team run or chairman and your bad. And him call best for hoy. Because on Beshamo.
Yeah, Lavedia so almost shamo.
Ne.
Almost shamo. And this team man yes man or check next week yemre ni tubo se be yin bana ba.
Next week yem fa Lavedia. So mo team ni an yen hese.
Mbano of Bruta.
Na me go king na
kama. And with the history of Ibrahimovic, coach na Americano, okodeti ne baba akon. Okay, Ibrahimovic so ombra Estonia na omebo game emano o se won ba ntisa na oje ne ba na ye de ba de efiri same.
Right, Alfred, thank you so much. Sikato Chrome all presented to me. Then find 5 odds.
5 odds.
Then find 5 odds. Then find 5 odds. Shaize. We am prepared na yan sorry so na pai. Mustafa.
Team ni na menya coach ni number and president.
It's all the fast year and 1 week crab.
or daddy super.
Oh, that be. Right, that's your last question.
Yeah, beautiful weekend. I'm hoping say maybe I will be just like every weekend be American center be na Ghana Premier League. Right. This is our own.
Wow.
Eriko, mami chia Quaps. Yeah, Quaps.
Quaps.
Okay, sure. Michiano. Na Kwazuma oh Dew. Ono so hwehwe Eddie Diamond nso hwehwe from a cropon. Obi o hwehwe ni bi Eriko.
My goodness. Wow. Vepa sorry. Mustafa Hajidin, Mr. Pascora, baby. I'm in the bro. Good morning, Boxman. My name is Fresh Empire. I'm watching you live from Obeyi, Peace Village. Keep up your good work. But know sometimes they feel you I will come search you one day. Okay, Mate, come and search me one day. Nake Fashion. Nake Clothing Ghana. Na ke me da se na wo share matade na ke na share matade niti se me fa me match or se na ke pa matade papa na ke clothing ya chawe na se Jomanu producer and of course Mo Shaban eba line so me dey colleague ni mo ko se na won sam city Sarah Sweet Sarah na direct show no and ma bibia etimi ekoye nyame atom na atom next week yen start at 10:30 we start at 11 share so my next week e be 11 o'clock because of something. Yeah, glow for a shady more. Tell about 11 shadows so sa efa and my that's Sunday or make it time to watch us. Next to Gamia to my session, then for another exciting edition and for Emro. Yana Wakai at the Nankasa Kakijwan was Moses and my sound. My new bedroom and my kids, my most moody or warrior and Chelban order. Aha, Kijwana Gassan Erica said next week. Bye bye.